Cool. So then the next tab up is the energy usage tab. And if we click into here, what we can see is a couple of things here. Gonna kind of start off again, just turning everything off. But what you can see is your energy usage day by day, week by week, month by month. And you can see, hey, my gross energy usage, what's it actually looking like? Year over year, am I using more energy, less energy? A lot of times we've had developers tell us that a big pain point they have is they install solar at a site and they get a call from the customer, months later that, hey, the solar's not saving me any money. And when they kind of dive in, they spend a lot of manual effort trying to just like dig around the data. And what it inevitably ends up being is, well, you're using double the amount of energy or 30% more energy than before we installed the system. It's not that it's not saving you any money, it's that you're actually increasing your usage over time. So this is just a really easy way of kind of showing and analyzing that data.
Yeah.
You can also see the difference between, hey, what's your gross energy usage and what's the actual energy usage after solar, after battery, how much did my energy actually decrease, day over day, month over month.
Yeah.
And then this is a new one. So this is really cool, this feature here. So this is the utility reported energy usage. And what you can see here is, if we zoom in a couple of days here, what this usage is in the purple, that's actually, we integrate with all of the main IOUs in California. So SDG&E, PG&E, SCE, as well as all the associated community solar and community choice aggregators. And what we actually do is we pull the interval usage data that their meter's collecting, and we pull that into ET Monitor also. And what this is
do you guys do this beyond California in other markets?
Not yet. We're kind of we're adding utilities all the time, but right now it was very much California focused for the first batch utilities.
For this one, yeah.
And so what you can see here is basically what you can do is gut check. Hey, is like the utility meter actually measuring like my customer's actual usage? Is my customer even getting billed correctly?
Right.
And that's what's really helpful here, where before kind of again like doing that kind of like data like manipulation, that data tracking, and trying to like figure out like, is my meter even getting the right data? Is the utility meter actually correct? The amount of effort you would have to go through of getting credentials for your customer's utility portal, downloading the data, putting it in like a graph in Excel, getting the interval data usage from your monitoring platform, put that in Excel, like trying to compare side, like it's a huge manual lift. Being able to just do that, we just do that programmatically. Every day we pull in all that data from all of our sites in California and display it here, so you can easily track, is my site actually getting metered correctly?
And if you go to April 20, which is one day over, the graph is below the zero line on the top graph on the energy kilowatt hour. If you can, maybe go back to the, like on April 20 and 21. Is that because it's a weekend day and there's a lot of production and not enough consumption at the site? Probably is that.
Yeah, let's see. April 20th. Let's see. April 20th
that was a Saturday, Sunday.
Yep.
Makes sense. Yeah, that's what's going on there.
So literally a net export day for the weekend.
Yeah, got it. And so do these data points always match with the utility, or does it ever happen that there's a little discrepancy?
There's definitely been discrepancy. So actually, I can pull it up here. But so the catalyst actually for us doing this project where we're pulling in all the utility meter data, we had 4 separate instances where a customer bought monitor, and basically what they were saying was that the utility bills that they were seeing in monitor weren't matching up to the paper bills that they were getting.
Yeah. So going back, so when looking at these pieces of data where we're looking at energy tool bases measurements, and you said you also get the data from the utility companies, does it ever happen that there's not an exact match, and what happens then?
So Yeah, so that was actually the original catalyst for this project. So we had 4 separate sites where customers were saying that, hey, the utility bill numbers we were showing in Monitor for their site, for their savings, for their final bill, were not matching what they were getting billed from the utility. And yeah, we kind of went through that full manual process I was describing, where it's just super time intensive when you get a call like that. Because again, like, ET Monitor, that's really what we pride ourselves on, is that bill calculation, that rates database. So any kind of, issue that comes up like that, it's top priority for us.
Yeah.
Um, so we did just that. We checked out, hey, are they on the right rate schedule? Yep, the rate schedule matches. Okay. Check the solar readings. We compare the solar readings left and right. No, that's looking right. We compare the energy usage and we pull in the interval data. We get credentials and access to their portal, download a bunch of interval data, download it from ours, literally comparing it in Excel, trying to figure out what's going on. And it came out that the actual usage data that we were metering and the utility meter was metering was totally off. Like it really just did not match at all. And we could not figure out what was going on. We were looking at, is it a problem with like our meter configuration or anything like that? And so far, for all 4 of those sites, it came out that there was actually a problem with the utility meter. So I can kind of show you if I pick.
Was that all in the same geographic location for those 4 sites?
All California, yeah, is kind of
Yeah,
where
yeah, yeah.
we have this stuff. So where we have this feature. So this
But
is an
not necessarily the same city or same district.
no,
Yeah, wow. And
yeah, and
all in the same time period?
no. So we actually had those. So we've had EC Monitor running for about 4, maybe closer to 5 years now. And we've gotten that basically 4 separate times.
I see.
And that
Got it.
was,
Got it.
the last time
Yeah,
we did it was just like, man, this like it takes hours and hours and hours to really do that analysis.
yeah,
Uh,
yeah.
just like, man, how do we make this easy to
So
do?
this is like a 1 in 1,000 or 10,000 case situation, probably that's happening.
I
But
hope so,
still,
but
yeah, yeah.